good morning. Today we are in Rocky Bay and we plan to do the transplanting in the morning, but unfortunately our garden steward cannot be here until 1 p.m. So we are going to the school to conduct the other activity, which is the workshop, the inception workshop with the students. But we are also going to look at the garden that they have and to see what the conditions are, because we have some seedlings also for the school garden.
Okay, I'll give you a copy and let's go.
I would like to start by asking a question, a very general question. Why is it important to connect, to engage youth and children in the Braiding Food Systems Project? As we know, the Braiding Food Systems Project aims to co-construct indigenous food systems for food security, food sovereignty, and climate resilience. By engaging youth and children in the project, we aim that they learn about food security, food sovereignty, and also cultivating plants and vegetables, and even recovering wild species that could be resilient for climate adaptation.
Hey guys, we're making food. Come here.
Okay.
Look at food.
And the first activity that we conducted with the schools was to learn from them what kind of food they like, what food they want to have at home, and share with their family members.
Yummy, yummy.
And it was fascinating to see them picturing the foods and choosing the foods that they would like to have.
I made burger.
We made a burger over here. We made something with squash and moose. What was that?
Moose meat.
We made moose meat in a stew.
We use moose.
Did we make a stew?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is in the stew?
During these events, what we recognize is that children are aware that lots needs to be done, and especially youth, and in after school food programs, they learn that their contribution is key.
Most of our food comes from a seed, and Sylvia was showing us like there is a little seed that we put on the ground in the soil, and it will just grow. So now we are gonna go to the hands-on
What's that
experience.
on
We're going
her?
to the garden, and we are gonna plant some seedlings.
Hold the
Okay?
hand.
Thank you.
And over there is my truck, my blue truck,
Okay. Yeah.
and my mom.
Today we're in Red Rock. We're going to meet with some kindergarten students in the morning. I think they've prepared some seedlings that they might transplant. They might help us to transplant the raised beds along the side of the garden.
Welcome to the grow door. Isn't it cool?
When we ask why food security and why food sovereignty in these communities, well, food security we know, and we have conducted studies, we have been publishing in relation to this in order to identify the different food systems that exist in these communities. And now with this added component of the community garden, they have more variety to choose the food that in some cases is very limited and only accessing more industrial and processed food. What community members and us aim is that these communities will become self-reliable in relation to grown food, to vegetables, to green leaves.
So one of the big components for our project is to ensure sustainability. Like the things that we do with the community actually go beyond the project time. So one of the strategies that we have actually come up is engaging with the schools, elementary schools here in the different communities. Today we are at the Vizare community, Rocky Bay, and we are with the students from grade 1 to 4th and 5. The first thing we did was an engagement or inception workshop where we tried to raise awareness about where the food comes from, what kind of dishes do they eat, so they will pick different dishes. And then we will take them to try to reflect on, okay, so where does the food come from? So they will see like supermarket, my parents bring it from Thunder Bay, and then we just get like, oh no, everything starts with a little seed. So they will see the seeds, and we have this activity where they be like little like scientifics, just like looking at with the magnifying glass at the seeds, looking at the color, size, the texture, what kind of food they can make with the seeds. Once that happens, we wrap up, and we just like go to the garden, which is like the next activity. And here you can see the garden. Those seeds now they are seedlings, and how they can put it in their garden so they can have food. So it's a really interesting approach. It's like hands-on and learning from the experience, learning from practices. We are gonna keep working with elementary schools. Now, this was like the first part. During the winter and spring, we would just focus on raise awareness and build a relationship with schools. Now we'll have the summer to plan what activities we will conduct in the fall with the elementary school, how the work continues. But all this is like part of the big project of how do we bring more food sovereignty and food security for the communities.
Okay, as you can see here, so those are a little baby plants that we have, and those are green pepper. Have you seen the green pepper?
No.
No? So this is the plant that we have for the green pepper. And in order to be like in this size, we have to start and take it.
For us, I want to conclude, for all of us in the communities, and children become the champions, not only cultivating the plants in the community gardens, but also they become aware and their self-determination in relation to choose the right food for them and their families would be more diverse, more nutritious, and place-based grown that will facilitate rapid access and also consumption from all members in the communities. And another aspect that is very important for us is the engagement of children, youth. They will be the nexus between community members and the schools and the community gardens and the seed lodges. So the relationships, the engagement will be motivated by the children and the youth, and the parents will be more aware that their children are making good decisions, and also supporting activities that it is for their well-being and their own benefit.